Good morning. These gravel bikes are supposed to be do-it-all bikes, right? So part of that do-it-all is being on the road. So we'll check it out. Try to stand. Yeah. All right. Take a break. Let me try spinning my way to the top of this one. That's the smallest I got, 28. Yeah, easy. This is doable for sure. 28. I don't know what the one down is. 24 maybe? That's a good sized step though. It's a big step from first to second. What a beautiful morning. I am lucky that I can shift my schedule and sneak in a ride on a weekday before the heat sets in. This bike feels pretty good standing. It's the favorite part of my ride. This old bridge. Seating position for me feels natural. I feel at home on this thing almost immediately. A little disappointed that the second bottle cage I mounted on the bottom side of the down tube will not hold an insulated bottle. Yeah, that's not a problem exclusive to this G.1 Explorer. Too many bikes have those bosses too high on the down tube. So far for me, at my age and my fitness level right now, that 28 small, that big 28 tooth gear paired with the small front chainring is the lowest gear on the bike, and I'm not done with the ride yet, but so far it seems sufficient. 2x7 drivetrain is nice. Good range of gears. My first experience with L2, and they seem good. Were this the spring and I wasn't in shape, this 7-speed on the rear with the 28 large would definitely prove challenging. I'd be using the 28 a lot, and it's pretty low, but if you live in a steep area with steep hills, or you're just finding your fitness, that 28 could be a challenge. And coming up next on our right will be the golf course. 25 years ago, I said I would take up golf when I could no longer cycle. I want to cycle forever. Just saying. So 18 miles on the road, tires pumped to 70 psi, and the G.1 Explorer was good. Felt a lot like my steel touring bike. The ride maybe a little stiffer. Could feel more bumps and road vibrations, and that could be tires, that could be frame material. It's a little stiffer, but it feels relatively nimble. It feels relatively quick. Put it this way, I don't feel like the bike held me back. I was riding, it didn't hold me back. And I wasn't riding at my limits, but I wasn't walking in the park either. A lot of zone 2 stuff, and I didn't really feel like, oh, this bike is too heavy, oh, this bike is too slow, oh, this bike rolls poorly. I didn't think any of those things. I just rode. You know, if a gravel bike is supposed to do everything, this can do a road ride. The seat, I've been on the seat for maybe an hour, 20 minutes or so. Seat's fine. I got my padded shorts on, and the seat's good. I got no problem with it. I know people have been changing it, but again, I'm gonna try to ride this pretty much stock this year, just see how it does. And I'm pretty happy with the seat. Another thing to note, when you're in the drops, these brifters aren't really meant to be thumb shifted in the drops. I've had to adjust the cable tension in both the front and the rear to get it to shift better. And but once I did that, shifting is pretty darn good. It's not the most deluxe experience, but it's all right. It's a $248 bike. There are brifters that cost that much. The 2x7, you do have to learn how to double shift, because there is a fair amount of cross chaining between gears, and the gears then make noise, and when you're cross chaining, you're also wearing out the components faster. The flared bars are great on gravel. On the road, when you put yourself in the drops, you are a little wider, or I'm a little wider than I'm used to, so it feels a little bit like a sail. The brakes, again, once they're adjusted, they work pretty damn well. Stopping power seems pretty good. Here's the braking noise. It ain't the finest in the land. But again, that's the front. If anything, it'll let people know that you're there as you brake. I think disc brakes are a lot like that. And maybe I need to do a little bit more adjustment. I don't know. I'm relatively new to disc brakes on bicycles. What else can I say about this bike? It's solid. For someone who is just getting started, go get it.